Now, if your retail business isn't growing as fast as you would like, if you're not attracting the customers or making the sales that you really want and you know that you deserve, it's more than likely that you're spending too much time focusing on the wrong things. So many business owners that I come to work with spend so much time focusing on trying to make more content, trying to get new products, desperately trying to find a way to get customers in and discounting everything that they have in their store in some hope that some of it is going to work. And today, I'm here to show you why none of that works and what you should be doing instead. Because to put it plainly for you, there are only 3 ways that you can grow your retail business. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what those 3 ways are and how you can implement them into your retail store so that you can actually start growing, start making the sales that you want and deserve to make, and so that you know what to actually focus on every day so that your business becomes the business that it deserves to be. So I'm going to start and just zoom us out for a second, because so many of you are so hyper focused on your business that your head is so far in it that actually you can't see the wood through the trees. You can't see what the problem is because you're just so ingrained into your business. What we need to do is just take a few steps back and look at the business as a whole so that you can get a full idea of what is happening from the start when a customer first finds out about you, all the way through to what the experience is that they're having with your business, and then what they're having once they have bought from you. And so these things have probably gone through your mind recently. You've probably sat there and wondered, shall I run a discount? Should I try posting on social media to get more customers? What about if I launch a new product? Maybe that will get the customers to come. But you see, when you zoom out, this is when we literally focus on the only 3 things that can make your business the business that it deserves to be. And the first one is to stand out in front of your ideal customers. We don't care about the people that don't value what you do. The next is that we then need to get these customers to come and visit more often. So we need to have systems and strategies in place that encourage your customers to come back and buy again and bring their friends and family along too. And the third way is to encourage these customers to spend more every time that they visit you. This isn't about slashing your prices. This is about showing your customers exactly what products go with what, how to create bundles, and how to show your customers that when they buy more, the value is better for them. The end experience is better for them. And this is exactly what I'm going to show you how to do today. And I can promise you, this is the only 3 ways that every successful boutique on the high street to every successful e-commerce store online runs by. There is nothing different about any successful business except the ones that focus on these 3 pillars exactly. And I have a recent study for you as well that will help you to understand this even more. Did you know that increasing your customer retention by just 5% increases profit by 25 to 95%? That's insane. And considering that most small business owners that come to work with me don't put so much effort onto getting customers to come back and buy from them again, this is a huge chunk of money that you're leaving on the table that you're just letting walk out the door and you're never seeing again. So let's break down these 3 levers so that they can fit into your business. I'm going to give you the psychology behind why each of them works and exactly the steps that you can use to get them to fit into your business starting today. So growth lever number 1, how to increase the number of customers that you have. So let's start with the obvious, shall we? Because even though it's obvious, I see so many of you doing this really badly. Because so many of you are trying to get more followers on social media. You're trying to get just more people coming to your store, but you're not focusing on the right people. The people that genuinely love what you're selling, that fit into the values of your store, that fit into the people that will really benefit the most from the products that you're selling. These are the people that we need to be hyper focused on. We need to solve their problems and bring them closer to their needs. So here is what's working right now. You need to be discoverable and that is in your community or within the niche of what you're selling. You should run joint promotions with other small businesses that target a similar audience to you. And I really encourage small businesses to host workshops and events so that you can be seen by the people who care about what you're selling, and those people are going to lean in and trust you more, because they will see you as the expert in your field. Next, you need to leverage somebody else's audience. Whether you choose micro influencers, those with around 10 to 15,000 followers, whose audience is a keen interest in what you're selling. Or you can partner with other brands that serve the same customer as you. This is going to help you to piggyback on their trust, meaning that their audience is more likely to trust you very much quicker as a result. And then we want you to tell your story in public, because no matter what you think is going to happen, people are not shopping for products. They're shopping for the feeling of what it's going to make them, the feeling of how it's going to help them to achieve this certain desire or to solve a certain problem. So if you have never posted why you started your business, start there. Build on it. Take your customers on a journey to show them why your business exists and why your product matters the most in their lives. One of my VIP clients that's been working with me recently had a product that really wasn't selling very well at all. And then we decided to reposition it. We got her a really small 3-minute slot at a local women's event in her area because that was her ideal customer. And she made £430 at that event. Plus, she grew her email list by an extra 60 people. And that was all because she took action. She understood who her ideal customer was, where they were spending their time. She went and did it. She got herself in front of those people, the people that appreciated her product the most, and they bought from her because they understood who she was. They leant in and got to know her, the person behind the business. They understood why she created these products or has got them curated in her store, and then they bought into it, because customers won't just find you by accident. They won't find you if you spend all day every day trying to create the perfect viral post. What they will do is they will find you when you engineer it to be so. You need to find exactly where these people are spending their time, and then you need to put yourself there in front of them. Not in a million different places, not crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. You need to truly understand the person that is going to benefit the most from your store, and then work out how you can be present in front of them and to be able to be there consistently. Growth lever number 2. Increase the average order value. Now, this one's a little bit spicy because I know so many of you, especially in store, are scared to recommend other products to people, are scared to show your customers what they could add to their purchase. Take the order and go, oh, well, okay, amazing. Someone's bought from me. I'll take that as a win. But what you could do is really increase the size of that order if you show your customer what else they could go alongside it. What else could make their experience with that product even better? So let me ask you, do you make it easy for your customers to spend more with your business? Or are you just hoping and praying that they will do instead? Because the truth is, people don't necessarily want the cheapest option. People don't necessarily just want to buy one product. Remember, they're trying to solve a problem. They're trying to get themselves closer to the feelings and the thoughts that they desire the most. So if you can sell them 2 or 3 products that can get them further away from the problem or closer to that in which they desire, then they are more likely to buy them from you. This is about not being a pushy salesperson. This is about showing your customer the extra value that it can add to their lives. So here is exactly how you can do it. The first one is bundle products together. And these are things that go naturally together, right? And I would give it an enticing name so that the customers can see exactly what this bundle will give them. Remember, thoughts, feelings, desires. Give it a name that's wrapped around those things. And you'll be able to turn a £12 product into a £28 set, and it's no extra work for you because your customer will see what's in it for them. You can introduce pricing tiers, and this is where you can go from good, better, best. And this is where you can have a good option, which will solve the problem in a good way. You can have a bundle or a package that solves the product in a better way. And then you can have an option which solves it in the best way possible. You will not make any extra money if you don't make it simple and easy for your customers to part with their cash. So you need to be able to list these things, make it clear in your store, and show your customers the way in which it will benefit them the most. And you need to be able to offer a checkout add-on. So this is a simple, relevant, up to £10 upgrade at the checkout that's designed to serve and help your customer get a better experience with their product. So I want you to think about, this is the product that they've bought. Have you got anything else in store that will help them to make the most out of this product? I know that when I go and shop in Clark's to get new shoes, because I'm mildly obsessed, that I buy suede shoes. Every single time they'll offer me suede cleaner. They'll offer me a way in which I can keep my shoes looking their best for longer. What can you do for your customers? When they buy something from you, what can you offer them that will help them make the most out of that product? Because I can tell you, I have the suede cleaner. I have the products that help my shoes last as long as possible. And Shopify's data shows that stores that use bundling and upsells increase their average order value by up to 60%. So please, don't miss out. Don't just bundle products together and hope customers will buy them. Make it easy, make it simple, and make sure your customers know what's in the bundle and exactly the benefit that they'll get from buying it. I had a recent coaching client that added a complete the look bundle to her shop, and she put it right by the changing rooms. And within 30 days, her average order jumped from £32 to £49. And this was without needing a single new customer. This was all in the existing customer base that she had. She increased her average order value, which meant she took home more profit. So let that sink in. Same amount of customers, more sales, more profit. And then we go to growth lever 3, increase purchase frequency. Now, this is a lucrative one here, okay? Because we don't want your customers to just come and visit once, do we? We want them to come back and buy again and again. So we need to give them reasons to do so. Because when you start having people coming back and buying again, this is when your business becomes truly sustainable, okay? Repeat customers make up 40% of total revenue. So if you're not focused on getting customers to come back to your store, you are literally playing the game of business on seriously hard mode. We need to make this simpler and easier. And here are some tips on how to do it. The first one is to have an email post-purchase flow. So this is where we want you to check in. We want you to ask how they're using the product and then recommend the next step. People forget that behaving like an actual human and by creating real relationships with your customers is the easiest way to make extra sales. And you don't have to do this all on your own either. You can automate it so it sends, goes to your customer. They will feel the love and the appreciation from you. Then we want you to create a loyalty-worthy experience because it's not just about the product. It's how you make them feel. So don't just slap together a loyalty scheme and think, yeah, that will do. We want you to create an experience for your customers that actually has them at the center of it, and then give them a real reason to keep coming back and shopping with you. And no, this doesn't have to be all about discounts. You do not have to discount your products to get customers coming back and buying from you. Just remember that, please. And then we want you to drop surprise bonuses. Can you offer a gift with purchase? Can you give your customers a sincere thank you note? Or give them early access to an event or a product launch? This goes a long way to making your customers feel seen and making them feel special. And ultimately, that's all any of us want, isn't it? We just want to feel special. I worked with a small natural skincare brand, and we built a simple reorder reminder in an email flow that was automated that went to every single one of her customers. And the result, 1 in 3 customers came back and bought sooner than they would have done otherwise, and their lifetime value grew in just 3 months. So this is the power of sending emails, sending them at the correct time, and including information in those emails that your customer will appreciate the most. So let's bring this all back, because this is what I want you to walk away with from this video. I don't want you to burn out trying a million different strategies all at once and wondering why absolutely nothing is working. You don't need to chase trends. You don't need to copy other businesses. You just need to focus on the 3 levers that actually make a difference to your business. This is how real businesses scale. This is how they become sustainable, and this is how they don't go out of business like so many high street stores are right now. So we need you to have clear systems in your business that help you to stand out, that help you to make more money, that help you to get your customers to come back again and again. So this week, I just want you to pick one of these 3 levers. What can you focus on first? We don't want you to try and fix absolutely everything at once. We just want you to go, right, let's focus on this one. What can I do this week that can help me to achieve the goals that I've put in place? And if you want my personal help with any of these 3 strategies, book your free discovery call in the link underneath this video. I will show you how you can do each of these 3 things. I'll create a tailored map with you for your business, so you know exactly the steps that you need to take so that you can make more sales, so that you can get more customers, and so that you can do it without chasing the trends, slapping on discounts, or burning out in the process. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and drop down the lever that you're going to work with first. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.